Hiya. I know. I've been posting all this madness on Facebook, trying to sort of get somewhere on my journey and stuff. I can imagine it's a huge shock for everyone to see that. It wasn't really easy for me to watch back, to be honest. So I can't even imagine what it's like for other people. I don't know. Like it's hard for me. Well, yeah, it's going to be really difficult for other people. I can't imagine what my mum thinks about it all, to be honest. I want to sort of make a couple of things clear, really, about sort of the relationship with my mum and what's sort of been going on. Like, to be honest, I just want control of my own life, really. I just want to be making my own decisions. Like, my mum's helped me out as best she can throughout all this. She's done everything she could. This isn't a personal attack on my mother. I'm not. She's not responsible for me. She doesn't fucking. She didn't give me cancer. She didn't do any of this. She's only trying to help. I know that. But she's trying to help in the way she wants to help. And that's it. She's not prepared to to be flexible with much. There's a couple of things that I'm not really flexible on. That I just want to tell you why. Which is why I'm not at home. These two little simple things is what prevents this. In my eyes, they're simple. It might not be. I mean, I really would like people to take the time to watch the videos. I know it's hard, and I know it's long, and I know what sort of condition I was in when I'm talking. I've watched them back. I know they're not clear and coherent and concise, but it's my story as best as I could tell it in that condition. I'd really like people to watch it and just give me their opinion, like their honest opinion, like. You don't need to get really nasty. You don't need to be overly nice, anything like that. I've got broad shoulders. I can take all these comments. I want the feedback, really. I really do. Yeah. So yeah, the reasons of not being at home is because my sister Amy can't be in the house, and she was going to get flown back to Spain, and that's not fair, man. That's not a fair member of your family when you're going through this to be flown home. Standard, like, for whatever reasons. But then there's also this diet thing. And I really do feel let down by my GP. In a way. It's my health and my responsibility, and the guy's only there to recommend things and advise things, but he hasn't recommended or advised anything or pointed me anywhere, to be honest. Like, I've had 7 months of moaning about eating before I even knew I had cancer. I was moaning and moaning and moaning about it, and nothing was offered, really. So it doesn't give me any confidence in those people. You're talking to them and they just repeat the same thing, and then they're looking at you like it's your fault, like you're becoming psychologically weird with food, and it's really frustrating. And I know my cousin's been through the same thing. He's got ulcerative colitis. And he's had it for 6 years. It's been going on, and everyone just tells him to eat burgers and stuff like that, and it's not going to do him any favours at all. And he knows that, but that's all the advice he gets. He didn't get anything off the doctors and stuff like that. There's not advice for him out there, and so yeah, I've found this information out from other sources, and it's really interesting. There's basically the hyperbaric oxygen therapy I was talking about. Then there's this cancer consultant who goes through sort of all different options, which are mainly based around it's about around sort of medical care. Do you know what I mean? Sort of different chemotherapies, just alternatives in that sense. They're not sort of alternatives in holistic medicine or anything like that. It's purely medical information, really. She's at the research in that, but she had some great ideas on the weight loss thing and some things to try, and we tried them and they're working. And there's another old girl I want to see, Liz Butler, and she's a specialist cancer nutritionist. So I'm hoping now I've sort of alleviated my problems with this sort of mainly liquid diet. But obviously, I can't just stay on a liquid diet. I'm taking in some solids as well, I have soups and have little mashes and stuff like that. And it's every hour now. We're monitoring things, and yeah. I'm really happy with where my diet's going now, and I can feel like I can feel better. I'm getting somewhere with it, but I've only got a little bit of information. But I really need to have a proper consultation, I feel, with this cancer nutritionist. And she was mentioning get some blood tests done from your GP, like a thyroid check, full blood profile, white blood count, hemoglobin, and also a liver enzyme check. I suppose they check these all from the blood, but she said, yeah, go down the GP and he can check all these, and that'll give me an idea of the chemistry that's going on in your body. And so yeah, I really want to get this information to her and see what she says and follow that, because what I'm following hasn't been working. Like, I've had 7 months, and I'm not sort of amazed. I'm not a chef or anything like that. So I've been trying to world of different things. It's just food that's out there that I've been trying. Do you know what I mean? And then when I got back home, my mum spent every effort to make everything healthy, everything from scratch and all stuff like that. But it's because I have trouble breaking down things. So it doesn't matter if it's super healthy like nuts and raw salad. I've still got to break it down, and there's not the right chemistry going on to break this food down and get the right nutrients out of it. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. That's what I'm saying to these consultants, and they're offering something. They're offering some information and something to do to make it better. When I go see the doctor, he doesn't really recommend anything to do. He says I'm not a dietitian. He says I'm not a specialist in cancer. So fair enough. He's not equipped with the knowledge for this. But he hasn't pointed me in the direction of someone in his industry that has the knowledge or has the care, or even to give my mum advice and say monitor what I'm doing, or maybe allergy tests or something. But nothing. I'm talking nothing. No solutions offered. But go away and do what you've been doing. And then my people in my family thinking it's all psychological and stuff, and it's really frustrating. And then you even find out, do you know what I mean? Oh, there's these people that know about this stuff, and you can try it, and it's something to go on, and it's working. It's actually working. I'm following this stuff. I'm feeling better. I don't know if you see it in the videos, but my face. I looked at the video diary today. My face looks a lot better. I've got a lot more energy, and my family just keep going. Oh, you're getting over the radiotherapy now. And it's like, no, like you're totally not listening to me. I'm telling you about my body and my diet, and like, I've been terrible throughout the radiation, and I know that's worn off. It will make a difference. Not saying it won't. It'll make a difference to my energy levels, because I still had this problem before the radiotherapy. Do you know what I mean? I didn't get this through the radiotherapy, so it's still a problem that needs sorting out. It's not like the radiotherapy is done with. Now you've got more energy and your digestive problem's gone. No, I've actually been doing something about my digestive problems. So the radiation's got me more energy, and this thing I'm doing with the diet is helping me. But I feel more coherent and better, more active and stuff like that. And I'm doing all right. But I just feel like I need to get a bit more advice off these people who I've been lucky enough to come into contact with, and really give it a go. Now I'm gonna with the sort of donation side of things. Like I'm totally open. Like I'm not sort of begging for money to go and fucking spend on weed and shit. Like, I don't know if you see my eyes. Like, I'm not smoking weed. If you know me, you know I love my weed. I've got cancer. I'm gonna die. I'm waking myself up. I'm not spending money on fucking weed anymore. I've got this vape pen. Like, it's not even smoking fags. Like, it's difficult. It's not easy. But like, you've just got to do it. There's just no choice. I can't keep smoking fags and weed. Like, not an option. So this vape pen's been really good. That's sort of got me through, and I don't find it difficult at all. Just have a few puffs on this, and that's all right. And I had a lovely night's sleep last night where I weren't stoned. Went to sleep naturally and woke up naturally. It's really good. So yeah, I'm not fucking spending this money on weed and begging for money to do that sort of thing. I want to put the links to the cancer consultant, a link to the hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and a link to the cancer nutritionist. Briefly outline what the treatment is, what the costs are, and yeah, with the way the money's being spent, do you know what I mean? I'll make that clear where that money's going. It's not just going to be wasted. I'll take pictures of the receipts and all that sort of thing, and go through on the videos with where it's going. But it's more of a cry for help, to be honest. I really just want some help. Like, I know I'm sort of thinking I've got a couple of weeks of turning this digestive problem around and really being back on my feet and like a normal person. That's what I'm hoping, and that's how it's feeling. So I'm sort of hoping that this is just a piece of madness, a little hiccup, a little just huge stress from all of it. Do you know what I mean? With my family history and my cousin being ill and people have been all different opinions of how to go about treating it and not listening to me really and my needs. And we've got to remember at the end of the day that doctors don't cure cancer. They offer the help they offer, and it's the best they offer. But the NHS services are different to private services, and the private services are different to services in Germany. And I don't necessarily think that the NHS is anywhere near as far forward as America, even, let alone Germany. Germany is going to be at the forefront as far as what I'm reading. And America's a lot further ahead than we are. There's a lot more access to sort of different therapies and stuff like that, rather than just being cut up and microwaved and not having any nurture. Like these processes you go through in the medical industry, they don't really nurture your body. They sort of take a lot from your body. So you do need the other side that's gonna support your body and do what it can. So yeah, basically, I just don't want to be like this. This is a campaign to slew my mother into the ground. I don't feel it is, but I'm getting attacked from my family about it. I love my mum to bits. My mum loves me to bits. Like, I don't want to be in this situation. But I don't know what else to do. I don't want to be under her control. And I want to get well the way I want to get well. And the thing that's preventing me from going home is that I won't have my sister Amy, and I've been told I won't have any access to this sort of information that's making me feel a little bit better. And that's basically my problem. Those two things. It's sort of, I'm not really interested in ego and personalities and people, what other people want and stuff like that. Like, and it's not a selfish thing. It's really not. It's not like I'm asking lots. It's just my sister around me and some access to some information about a diet while I wait for a scan. And the thing is with this scan is they're telling me if I don't have enough weight on me, then I can't have the operation. Now, I've got this problem with my weight, and they don't seem to want to do anything about it. So to be honest, I feel like I've had to come away from all that, get away from, like, it's been a huge struggle to get away from everything, just to follow someone that's recommending something to do with food. Like, it's not scary stuff. That's why I'm sharing the links. You can have a look and make up your own mind. That's basically it, really. I just want to sort of clear a few things up and sort of make people less apprehensive about watching those videos, really, because it's just my story. It's just really want to just tell my story, and people listen to it, make up their own mind, tell me what they think, and just to sort of get an idea of what it sort of looks like. And it's not something I'm going to be stopping. I'm going to be doing this video for quite a while. It really helps me, and if people want to watch it and follow me, then that's brilliant. And the main thing about it, really, like I'll put another link on there. There's some sort of NHS sort of cancer website, and it highlights this cachexia, anorexia associated weight loss with cancer, and goes into detail about how quite serious it is. And you know what I mean, if it carries on, and most of it's in advanced patients as well, these sort of malnourished people. And that's, a couple of days ago I really felt malnourished, and going on to this liquid diet was also like, man, like, obviously there's not the bulk in the food, like that sort of concerns me, but then it goes through nice, and then I can get things going through nice. And like on the first video, I'm saying at the end of the day I'm craving a burger and an egg. I've eaten loads of burgers and eggs. I know if I eat that it's going to ruin me, but what I did was cry at the broth, and that broth really gave me something. And these liquids are going in and going in nice and giving my digestive system a break. And now I'm introducing like sort of more solid foods and monitoring it and doing it every hour and keeping on top of it, and it's getting better. Do you know what I mean? I'm using something else and this knowledge, and my body's responding to it, and it's all good. So to prevent me from that, and it's not as if I'm not doing anything else. All I'm going to be doing is nothing. It's not like there's any plans that are being interfered with. It's like, yeah, 7 months of problems. Try this. Oh, it's helping. Of course I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to do everything to stick with it. I'm not going to be told to not follow that. I'm also not going to be told to not have my sister. So yeah, that's just it really. I just want to say that like I'm responsible for myself and my illness. My mum's done loads of stuff. She's done everything in her power for me. She would move the earth for me. I have no doubt about that. She's a mum. If you're a mum watching this, you know sort of. Well, you wouldn't know how she'd feel. I don't know how she'd feel. I can't imagine it. Her heart must be broken. She can't even text me and say, "You're all right, Rich." I love her a bit, and she loves me a bit, but at the moment, she's been controlling, and I'm not comfortable with that control. So, yeah. So this is where I am. So I want you to not think I hate my mum and this is a whole thing about my mum. It's about me. It's not about my mum or my family or arguments or stuff. My mum didn't lock me in a room and just leave me there. Please don't think by the videos I'm saying that. She did loads of stuff for me. She did loads, but it didn't help. She did everything, and I love her for it, and I couldn't ask anything more from her, but it didn't help. And what is helping is what I'm doing, the video diary, getting out of mum's house, giving me energy and strength and empowerment. I've spoken to a lot of old mates and like faces that I've hardly spoke to at all. Yeah, seeing support come out for all different little places and stuff. It's really nice, and it really makes me feel like, yeah, I need to get better for these people. Do you know what I mean? I've sort of neglected people a bit in my life, and I really want to sort of embrace people a bit more and be there for people a bit more. But yeah, it's sort of me. It's always going to drag on a little bit. 18-minute video now, me just repeating the same thing, but I just want to get down the treatments I want to involve, where the money's sort of going. If anyone does, I'm not expecting much with the money, to be honest. It's just something on there that give me a chance of maybe getting these treatments, because I'm not sure how I'm going to go about it now. But that's the sort of, if that takes off and I could use it, that'd be brilliant. But I'm not holding my hopes. I'm not expecting people to just fucking chuck money at me. I'm really not expecting that. It's just I'm just pursuing avenues that might be productive, and that feel productive and that feel right. And yeah, so that's basically it. I want to just list what sort of treatments I want. The fact that I don't hate my mother. I don't resent my mother for what she's done. She's made this very difficult, but she's got her own opinions and whatever, and things just ain't right for me there. I just hope you can just understand that. And yeah, thanks to everyone who has watched the videos. Thanks to everyone who's just sort of watching this and paying it. Just thanks, yeah, just thanks. And the ultimate goal for me would be if someone was going through this, being ignored with weight loss, and yeah, found out they had cancer and kept being told to just eat and not being able to eat, and the fact that there is other information out here and that it works. It's productive to be doing. It gives you focus, gives you drive, alleviates all the pain and digestive problems, to say the least. But and it's not easy stuff to implement either. It's not sort of, yeah, need a bit of knowledge, but Yeah, it's not like just take one pill and this is done and blah blah blah. It's a sort of, it's a commitment. You've got to be committed. But yeah, I'm going on too long anyway. Just wanted to make a sort of videos, not put you off watching the long ones. But if you don't want to watch them, you don't have to. Don't feel obliged. And just the treatments I'm interested in basically. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, I hope you sort of not enjoyed watching this, but I hope it's interesting seeing my journey. Thank you.